What's going on, guys? JR Sports Cards coming at you with another video today. And yes, as you saw in the title, today we're going to be talking about what LaMelo Ball's injury means for 2021 sports cards. What a ride, guys. If you haven't seen my first video about LaMelo Ball and when he initially got injured and they said he was going to be out for the season now indefinitely, you guys can go check that video out. I'll leave that right up here. But I would watch that, maybe come back to this, or just stay for this one because you don't care about before, you want to hear about right now. So, a little synopsis of that. Pretty much when he got injured, I pretty much just said, look, value of his card's going to go down. It's going to go down. I still wouldn't buy it in the still wouldn't buy it during the season, still wouldn't buy it during the playoffs, buy his stuff during the off season, wait for him to kind of play in season. That was my advice. I said, this is going to bring down the value of 2021 Prizm, 2021 sports cards in general. We saw Donruss kind of go down. Hoops prices went down. Yes, they went down because other products came out, but also LaMelo. Anthony Edwards was kind of the chase at that point. So LaMelo's back. Reports saying got the cast off today. Could be back in 7 to 10 days in game, which is just a whole turn of events. Hornets are 28 and 29 right now as of today, April 21st, is it? Could be the 21st. April 21st, 28 29. 2 games above the 9th seed Pacers, who are 26 and 31. Obviously, still, 20-something games, 21 games left in the season, something of that nature. Actually, I can't do math. That's not right. There's, 30-plus games left in the season. So, 30-plus games left. A little bit risky still. Definitely, no, there can't be 32 games left. Well, I don't know why I can't do this math. There's about 25 games left. There we go. 25 games left of the season for the Hornets. Anything can happen. LaMelo has made an absolute huge impact. So in terms of investing in LaMelo Ball, right now, in the next week or two, would not touch him. Prices are going to start going up. He's going to be in the news. Now, one thing I would say, actually, if you're going to buy him today. Buy him today and sell after his first game. There's definitely going to be a hike in price. I'm doing that. I picked up some Melo stuff. I literally am just going to flip it super quick. I think Star Stock could be a great option for you right now. Definitely what I'm doing. Now, I could be totally wrong, so don't take my advice lightly. Kind of do what you feel like you want to do. That's just what I'm doing. I'm buying some LaMelo and Star Stock and going to sell it after his first game because I know his value is going to go up. Anytime the player is in the news, it always spikes, and then it starts to come down once he's not in the news anymore. We're too far away from playoffs for really playoff talks to kind of begin before he dies down. I think there's going to be like a week or two in between when we really start getting into, playoff talks. Are they going to make the playoffs, etc. In terms of the Hornets making the playoffs, if the Hornets do indeed make the playoffs, they're most likely going to be playing the 76ers, potentially the Nets, although James Harden's out, so who knows, really, if the Nets will overtake the Sixers for first in the Eastern Conference with Harden out. But Hornets, LaMelo Ball's price will go up if the Hornets do make the playoffs. That is certain. After the first loss of the first round, potentially value is going to go down. You can do a little short-term flip with that. This kind of brings me into the next sector of what I'm talking about, which is going to be Hoops product. Now, you guys know Friday 8 a.m. drops at Target, 9 a.m. drops depending on where you are. We're going to be seeing a lot more demand for basketball than we did before. I'd argue Prizm prices are going to go up because now LaMelo is more in demand. LaMelo was the main chase. Anthony Edwards kind of came that secondary chase. We're going to see the price of hangers go up. Yesterday, I made a video on select football and how I thought that was going to be your best purchase. I now think Panini Prizm basketball will be your best purchase on Friday if you do get the privilege of grabbing some Panini Prizm basketball. LaMelo Ball is going to spike prices for a little for 2021 cards. We're going to see NBA Hoops go up. We're going to be seeing Donruss go up. We're going to see Prizm go up. We're going to see this new Crown Royale product have a higher resale than it would before that because LaMelo Ball is going back. 7 to 10 days, he's still going to be in the news, going to build up the hype. Price is going to slowly climb. Plays his first game, that's going to be the highest it will ever be. After that game, maybe, if he plays well, that's going to be the highest. And it's going to slowly go back down from there. So what I argue right now, short-term flips are going to be huge in terms of product from this week until 10 days when he gets his first start, 7 days a week, whatever you want to call it. Okay? Short-term flips, super risky because anything can really happen. If he doesn't play, boom, prices go back down, right? So there's definitely risk involved, but that could be a smart short-term flip. In terms of long-term, stay away right now for long-term. I think we can all agree that there is way more risk going long-term, right, than a short-term flip. We see when the next rookie class comes out, the demand for other rookies goes down, right? So that's a thing. If he has a bad sophomore season, a bad end to the season, price is going to go down. We all know that during the offseason, his prices are going to go down, right? All of the NBA prices are going down. You could get a Zion rookie for base rookie silver for, I think it was a base rookie silver, maybe base Prizm for like 40, right? Going into the season, they're selling for 90, 100. Now, of course, they're down because we're so deep in the season where we kind of had that hype period. We went down. Now we're going to have another hype period going to the playoffs. So do not go long-term. Wait to the offseason to go long-term in LaMelo Ball. Now, if you want to get your hands on some stuff early, you do you. I guess if you're going long-term, it technically doesn't matter if you pay an extra $10, $20, right, for a particular card, right? Because you're playing the long haul. So what's an extra $10, $20 if it's a high-end card? Still, I'd wait for the offseason in terms of LaMelo Ball going, with this injury. Now, what if LaMelo Ball doesn't play well? That's a whole other story. If he doesn't play well, like I said, it's just going to crash a little bit more. So instead of having that high point right after his game, you're going to have that high point right before his game. So that's the risk you're going to take going into short-term flipping. So if you buy a few of his cards today, seen some of his cards up today for some just high prices, right? You buy his card today, you go into the night before he plays. That night before, right, you're betting on whether he's going to play well. If he plays well, your return's obviously going to be higher. If he plays not as great, you might lose some money on that investment. Huge risk to kind of wait until after his game. So that's a gamble you're taking in terms of LaMelo if you're going short term. Now, you could be backed up by the fact that prices will go up if they make the playoffs. Worst case scenario for short-term flippers that are taking a little risk is he plays terrible in his first game back. He kind of goes in a little meh streak, right? I mean, if he has one really good game, you flip right there. You're good. Worst thing is if he plays meh and the Hornets don't make the playoffs. An okay scenario is if he plays meh, Hornets make the playoffs. Best scenario you can have as a short-term flipper right here. High risk, high reward. He plays well coming back. Hornets make the playoffs and even get some wins during the playoffs, right? That is the all-time best scenario, and you will make money on that. It's just whether you want to gamble on that or not. Now, for me, I told you I bought some Melo. I'm selling the night before he plays. I do not trust it. Wrist, usually not too much of a significant injury, especially he's coming back super fast. I'd argue it's okay, but I feel like they're not going to play him as much as we expect him to play. Will he start? I'm not sure. I guess we'll figure that out kind of as we go down the line here, coming into his first game back. Again, guys, this is just my opinion. I'm selling before he plays. I'm not risking it. No reason to risk it, in my opinion. Just me, though. I'm more of a low-risk type guy. I guess, hey, some people would say scared money doesn't make money. Who am I to say, the what's good and bad, right? It's up to you guys. But I think I'm going to leave you there. Let me know what you guys think about this whole situation down in the comments. The fact that he was out for the season, now he's coming back in 7 to 10 days, cast off within a month. Crazy stuff. How do you think it's going to affect card prices? Do you agree with me? Whether or not you agree with me, I'd really appreciate if you guys could smash that like button, guys. We are on our way to 1.5K subs. We're, less than 100 away, so we're going to get there. I'll be dropping a giveaway at some point in the near future, so make sure to subscribe for that. Turn your post notifications on so you can be the first one to enter. And guys, again, I appreciate all your support. I'm going to leave you there. Have a nice day. Peace.